Excited today that we have the opportunity to welcome back to the show the Varsity girls basketball team. You can't see, but it's very silent here in the restaurant. However, it's not about to be, as they are right here with us. Please give your teammates a round of applause. We are here with Nevaeh Wingate and Jakeira Stackhouse in this preview to the 2022-23 season for Liverpool Warriors varsity girls basketball. We have two parts, so for those of you on YouTube and Facebook.com, both /WakeUpCallDT, follow us back for part number 2. And with that being said, Nevaeh, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well, and just what you can tell me about, I know we were talking about this a little off the air, and we're not going to name names or places, but when you've been counted out in life, does that give you a chip on your shoulder?
It does. It gives me a big chip on my shoulder.
And what can you say about that? What you like about the fact of maybe somebody not seeing what Liverpool has to offer, how that can be a positive for the team this season?
It's just gonna make us work harder, and we're just gonna shock some people this year. Not gonna say names like he said, but a lot of people are like counting us out, and you'll see this year. There's nothing more to say.
Jakeira, what about you? Do you like having that chip?
Yes.
Plain and simple. What is it about it that you like?
Because I feel like it gives us a sense of having something to prove, and I know we're going to do just that. That's all.
What is it about this team as we're previewing the 2022-23 season? I was just at practice a couple days ago. What about this team makes it so special?
The chemistry, definitely. Because we been in this program together for a while, so we all know a lot about each other and how each other likes to play, so I feel like that plays a big role.
You talk about the chemistry and being in this program with each other for a while. What is so exciting about being a part of this program? I'll stay with you.
I feel like it's just the vibe we bring, at all times. It's never a dull moment with them, ever.
Nevaeh, what do you like about being able to grow up in this program?
I like everything. We're all like each other's sisters, and we all try to help hold everybody accountable for everything they do, and it's just going to make us work harder and make us better as a team.
You got a familiar face, but a new head coach, and somebody that I've known for a very long, pretty much since I moved back to Syracuse. Mike Wheeler and I think a decade now that we've known each other. It's crazy. So, Nevaeh, what do you like about a Mike Wheeler-led practice?
I like everything, really. The main thing I do like that he does is he pushes us, and he makes us run after every drill, and he gives us a reasonable time to run. So if we don't make it, we're running again. And I just like the fact, just that fact that he pushes us to become better players and to help us with our stamina.
Hey, you were talking about the fact that after every piece of practice, there's that run, but that incentive, right, to make free throws.
Yes.
I jokingly but seriously said to Mike that I think Syracuse and Jim Boeheim should institute the free throw running time clock.
Yeah.
What do you like about the clock that that if you make the free throws, you don't have to run, but if for some reason you don't make those free throws, that there's a time there that not only are you running, but you're running with purpose?
Wait, repeat that?
Yeah.
I blanked. Sorry.
No, just what you could say about having a situation where if you make free throws, you protect yourself from running, so the importance of a free throw, and then on top of that, that you have a timed run, so there's a purpose to the run.
See, actually, I'm going to bring up what happened yesterday at the scrimmage. We had a little team scrimmage yesterday, and my free throws were not good, and so today he had me actually take them to start us running. And I ended up making both of them. So making them is a reward. It's not really. It's we earn our running. In our practices, we earn our running. So making our free throws is a reward to us. But if we miss them, we get another chance. But either way, we're still running that same one. It's just you taking your time at that free throw, so we don't have to run.
Jakeira, what do you like about it? Do you think there's purpose in that now, and putting the emphasis and the onus on making sure you make all your free throws and having practice be uniquely connected to that, where you have to run unless you make them? You know what I mean? So to put more on, because you're running all practice. I was at practice for 2 hours. You're constantly going, so it really puts a lot on the free throws and the importance of practicing those free throws.
I like how he makes it fun. He pushes us past our limits, but also giving us the chance to feel a sense of, like she said, reward from making our free throws. We're not just running. We know that the conditioning is going to help us, but we have something fun out of it.
I've seen a lot of different drills in your practice so far. Do you have a favorite, Jakeira?
It's probably 11 man.
Okay, why?
Because it's just like fun, but also like it gets tiring. And then it's just competition, like continuous competition. So it just doesn't get boring. Like it's fun every time.
Nevaeh, do you have a favorite drill?
I like the continuous 4-on-4s. Like we have 2 in the paint, and then both of our teams are on different opposite sides, and we run in. We have to touch the middle and play defense.
Yeah.
And we play to like 10, so I like that because it's more competition and it's like more conditioning, so we're getting up and down.
Yeah, it seems like, and this is something that worked for me. I never liked to run, but I played basketball all my life, and if you put a basketball in my hand, I'd run for 5 hours and not even think about it. So when you're in these drills and you're conditioning, but again with purpose, just what that does for you, that it's not running for the sake of running, but that he's actually putting you in situational pieces that you're going to have in games. Mm-hmm. So what does that mean to you?
It means a lot because, like, in our practice, we try to do game situational things, and us running up and down and, like, having those, like, like, little defender right there and, like, us trying to play 2-on-1 is, like, us in a real game for when, like, an opposing team is coming at us 2-on-1. We would know how to defend instead of us just, like, committing to one player and then leaving the other player open.
Jakeira, we're not going to go into the plays that you run because I'm going to keep that close to my vest, but do you have a favorite player, too, that you run, and how quickly do you feel like the team's picking up on those plays?
Our favorite play is probably Warrior.
Okay.
But I'm not going to, like, tell you.
Yeah, don't tell me. Don't tell them. You can tell me out there. Yeah.
But I think we got it down.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, we talked about Mike Wheeler a little bit here. Tell me something good about Coach. What's your favorite thing about him, Jakeira?
I have a lot. But I think my favorite thing about him is how he wants us to push us, like, ourselves past our limits, but also making it enjoyable at the same time. Like, we always get a sense of self-satisfaction with whatever we do because it's all, like, competition.
So the sense of satisfaction in pushing you to be the best you could be. Mm-hmm. Nevaeh, what would you say about Coach?
I would have to say how he likes us to be focused. And when we're not focused, he gives us that look. And if he gives us that look a couple of times, we'll be running. So we haven't had it yet, but we're trying to. We almost had it today, but
okay. I know Mike to be a very good man, but I also know the look you're talking about.
Yeah, he goes like he's like.
Nevaeh, you and I have had the opportunity to well, we, all of us on the panel have had the opportunity to talk before. I know you got a personality. How would you describe your personality?
I'm very outgoing. That's what I can say. I'm very funny and goofy.
Who's the funniest person on the team besides you?
Yeah.
Abria. Yeah. Abria, yeah.
Okay, why?
She's just her. She's just funny. Like that's just naturally her. Like she would be doing like something stupid in practice, and then it would just be funny. We'd just look at her and start laughing.
All right, fair enough. Jakeira, if we have our funniest, who's the most serious on the team?
That's hard. We got a few.
We have a few. Yeah, we do.
Nah, she be playing around too.
I'd say Fico.
It might be Fico because she
Fico.
like had no emotion.
Fico's always focused.
Okay. No emotion. So can you tell if she's having a bad game or a good game? Can you tell the difference?
No. You will never know with her.
All right. Fair enough. Who's the sharpshooter? Who's the one that if you were the head coach, you would put the ball in the hands of? Jakeira.
I would say K.
Yeah.
You say
K.
K?
Yeah, K.
All right. Who? Best defender on the team. Nevaeh, you take this one. Who do you think's the best defender? Yeah.
I would have to say Mia. She's out right now because of an ankle injury, but she'll be back.
All right. So you say Mia. Jakeira, who would you say?
Probably Mia too.
Probably Mia too?
Yeah.
All right. So having her with you in practice but not at full go yet, what should we be excited about when Mia is healthy? I'll start with you, Nevaeh.
You could be excited about her shots this year. We're gonna try to get her to shoot the ball more and also drive more. My friend Mia over here is normally a passer and defender, but she's working on some things.
Okay. Jakeira, when we have Mia back, what are you most excited about?
Her energy that she brings, like a sense of momentum into the game when she comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Right after Thanksgiving, y'all start the season.
Yep.
And I believe you have JD, right?
That is true.
So-
we have JD for our first one. Our first win.
So, Nevaeh, tell me about JD coming to Liverpool and being there at. We'll talk about the facilities in a minute, but just what it's like to start on your home court and that first game, knowing that it's just a couple days away.
So, we're a big energy team. Like, we all have energy. None of us are ever low in energy. But, like, unless it's sometimes in practice. But our first game energy, like, is very, very high. And when we go out on a run, we'll most likely will stay on that run unless it changes. But JD, just watch out. That's all I can say. We're coming out on a run, especially since on our home court, we're gonna have just the energy. Like, it's just gonna be there. Like, it's not gonna go away.
Jakeira, what are your thoughts on game number 1 coming up very soon, right after the holiday?
I'm actually very anxious. I'm very excited. But I know we're gonna have like good vibes on our court because especially like we have supportive family and friends that we know is gonna be there, and they're always loud.
Yeah. Our gym's very loud, like very loud. We have a student section actually.
Yeah. Yeah, the Liverpool student section, they have their own Instagram.
Yeah, they
so
do.
I do tag them when we do different things. So shout out to the Liverpool student section. What do you want to say to the fan base and to the student section? Jakeira, I'll start with you.
They should be very excited to watch us win.
Nevaeh?
Be loud. Be loud. Like, even if the other team's doing something, just be loud with us.
Get them all shaken up.
Yeah.
And being on your home court, it's some type of different. Because I've been able to travel the country. I've seen collegiate facilities. And I said this to Ari Lieberman, your AD. I said, listen, it's when I go to Liverpool, because I got to tour the facilities during COVID when we were allowed to finally come out of our homes and get to walk around with masks on and whatnot. When I walked in there, I saw a college facility. I didn't see a high school facility. What's it like for you to play on that court and have all the upgrades to the Liverpool athletic facilities in general, not just the court, but overall in the Bay? I'll start with you.
I could say we're very blessed to have this gym and facility. We try to take everything we can in, including weight room, the indoor track we have, the big gym, like the wrestling room. We try to use all of it as best we can because we're also very good basketball players, so we're not really going to use like the track and stuff unless he has to do a track workout, which hopefully he does not. But I feel like we're really blessed. Yeah.
Jakeira, what do you think about the facilities and playing in a gym that to me looks like it could hold its own collegiately in certain areas?
I think we're very fortunate for our facilities, but I actually did not get the chance to see what the gym was like beforehand because I was at another school at that time. So
the gym was very
when I
ugly.
came, it was already renovated.
It was like dirty
actually
yellow.
In the process.
It was like a dirty yellow, but
I heard the floors are very slippery. That's all.
It's very different now. I mean, when you walk into the gym, what's, now that you get to do it every day, Jakeira, I'll start with you. What's the first thought you have when you step out onto that floor? You know you're a warrior, and you know that you're about to go to work, especially on this 2022-23 season. What's the first thing that hits your mind when you walk out to practice?
I don't know. I just get like vibes that we're like gonna win. Like every time I walk into the gym, like I just see it. I'm just like, yeah.
You get the vibes you're going to win. Nevaeh, do you second that, and why do you feel like this team has those vibes?
No, I don't. What does it mean by second? Like support it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do support it. Yes, I'm sorry, I do support it. But it's just like it's like different every year with every team, and so I feel like it being like our last year, especially seniors and leading the team, I feel like our energy is going to also help the team's energy, and they're going to match our energy to the point where we're playing at that level that we want to be at.
Senior leadership, just how you would describe it overall this year on the team.
I don't know. There's a lot of words. You can go. Yeah.
I feel like we gotta lead by example at all times. Like that's just it.
Lead by example at all times.
Accountability. Accountability.
Accountability?
Yes.
What is when you look at yourself, Jakeira, as a leader, how would you describe yourself? What's your skill set?
I like to cheer everybody on, even if people start to get down on themselves, which I do myself at times, but I tell them you're good all the time. I can pass on the bag and make sure they know that it's okay and they just need to have the next play mentality.
Nevaeh, how do you describe yourself as a leader?
Mine's just energy and hustle. If we're not hustling, I'm gonna say something. If we're not having any energy and we're low, I'm gonna be loud. I'm gonna clap and be like, we need to pick it up. it's just the little things that our team has to do. Well, we are doing it now, but like as you see, as the season goes on, we're also gonna we're gonna have better chemistry than we do at the beginning of the season, and yeah.
I heard you in practice when I was there.
Yeah.
I know that if they need to pick it up, you tell them to pick it up.
Yeah.
So before we get into rapid fire, here with Liverpool Varsity girls basketball for the Warriors, on site on location. We're here every month with Liverpool Athletics on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora. We get to spotlight the girls varsity team going into the season in a preview. Before we go to rapid fire, tell me something good, Nevaeh, about Jakeira. I always love the long pauses when I ask this question.
So weird.
Something good about Jakeira.
Yeah.
She's very nice. She's
Okay.
very, very nice.
Okay.
She would say I'm the mean one,
Okay.
but not, she's very nice. She's sweet.
She's sweet.
Yeah, she's sweet. That's what I
Okay.
can say.
All right. All right.
You
Jakeira, tell me something good about Nevaeh, and you can feel free to take as many minutes as you want, like Nevaeh did.
Okay. So I mean, I like how outgoing she is, like all the time. Like she's always loud. Like even if I get down on myself and stuff, she's always like, "Come on, Kira!" Like she's always yelling. So I like that.
I'm going to ask this question because I feel like this is a toss-up for me. I'm going to ask the team by a round of applause. Who has the better hair on the team? Jakeira? Clapping
Oh,
for Jakeira.
my hair is not even done.
Wait! I still like it. Or Nevaeh.
I think Jackie.
Well,
I
that's
would say Jakeira.
that's not a lot of claps for either side here.
Yeah, one person.
We only
clapped
got
for
one
both.
clap for
Yeah.
both though.
Yeah. So I'm going to do it again. All right, I'm going to do it again. Who has the better hair? Jakeira? Nevaeh.
Whatever. My hair was done though. My hair was done. She just got her hair done 2 days ago. We're not gonna talk about it.
3 days.
I thought it was a toss-up, but I guess Jakeira won that one. All right.
Yeah, she did. She did.
All right.
She
So,
just got it freshly done. Mine's is 2 weeks old.
okay. So we're I didn't know
2
asking
weeks
this
old.
question would cause so many issues here. But we're going to go into rapid fire. We get 2 apiece.
Okay.
Nevaeh, you can ask me the first question.
A question I haven't asked. What's your favorite cereal?
That's a good question. That's a tough one. Probably a toss. I'm a kid, so probably Lucky Charms or Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No.
Lucky Charms or Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Why? What's yours?
Mine's Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
Yup.
That was going to be a very close one. I feel like it's a 3-way tie. I can't see if it's Fruity Pebbles though. The only thing about it, I love Fruity Pebbles, but you have to have the perfect amount of cereal or amount of milk.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That is true. It
It's
gets
soggy
soggy.
so fast. You have to literally eat that in like
I don't
3
like
minutes.
Lucky Charms because of the marshmallows.
You don't like the marshmallows?
The best part.
It is the best part. I like at the end, I save all the marshmallows, and then they make shapes in the milk. And I try and figure out what they are like a cloud. So I'm a kid. So, all right, Nevaeh, that was a good question. Nevaeh, you can go on tour with any musician, band, or artist. Who do you go on tour with and why?
Rod Wave.
Already knew.
All right, why?
It's Rod Wave. Like I don't. It's like I love. Like I sing all his music. I know all his music, and me just being on tour with him, like that would just be that would be a moment.
If he called you up on stage, what song would you do with him?
Oh, oh, baby, he got a lot.
You could only pick one.
Ooh, I have too many favorite songs.
And you can only pick one. He's calling you on stage right now.
What is the song, Kira, that I sing in the
Little
car?
Hearts? Sweet Little Hearts? Is that the one?
No, the other one.
There's too many, bro.
There's a lot.
Oh no. So what?
What's the last
I'll-
one you sang in the car?
That's the last one, I think. Because I was with Janae and them in the car. We were on our way
Little
back
Lies?
from Media Day with Sweet Little Lies. Yeah,
Okay.
Sweet Little Lies.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Jakeira,
that's the one.
what's your first one
I think
for
it
me?
is.
Wait, what?
Your first question for me.
Oh, where's your favorite place to travel?
Italy.
Really?
Yeah, Italy and Spain is where I haven't gone. But my favorite place to go is where I'm going right after Thanksgiving. So I'll be in Jacksonville for Baltimore Jaguars. So the Ravens are coming to Jacksonville, play my Jaguars on Sunday the 27th. This is my 12th year in covering the Jaguars on site on location in some respects. So I'll be there for that game. And then I'm going to Disney. And Disney.
Hey, so
We are too.
There you are?
Yeah.
Very cool. When are you going to Disney?
The day after Christmas.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's our little Christmas gift.
Very nice.
Say that. 3:30 in the morning.
Oh, we
3:30.
have to be at the school. Our flight's at 5 a.m., but we have to be at 3:30.
At 3:30. Well, I don't feel bad for you because normally I have to get up at 4 to take my flight to Disney. So it's a normal flight for me. But yeah, I'll be down in Disney after Thanksgiving, and I'll see my family for an extended Thanksgiving. So I look
That's
forward to
nice.
that. All right, Jakeira. Jakeira, if you had to wear an armband, like I have a band on right now that says Jimmer Strong, and it's for my friend Jimmer Sikowski, who is one of my best friends, and he's fighting ALS. If you could put a band on your arm right now, what would it say?
It'll probably say "Long Live Jamar" because that's my cousin that just passed away last year.
I'm sorry to hear that. Long live Jamar, you said? What's the lasting legacy that Jamar left with you?
We actually used to go to church together, so that was the one.
Okay, I like that. Can we clap it up for Jamar in heaven? We know he's up there.
I clap.
You got an angel up there for you. Nevaeh, what's your last one for me?
What is your dream car?
It's kind of changed. When I was a kid, I probably would have said a Jaguar, but now I would say that it has to be, and former Syracuse and NFL DB Keon Lynn, we have the same thought on this. Mine is a little bit different, though. Mine would be the Tesla with the doors that go up, like the
like
Lamborghini.
butterfly doors?
Yeah, so I would do it with that, with the butterfly doors. That's probably got to be it. There's a guy in my neighborhood that has a Tesla, and it's always plugged in, and I've never seen him drive it. So I'm going to knock on his door one day and be like, can I just take it around the neighborhood, just get a feel for it? It's a red one. I wouldn't buy a red one, but I would probably get a Tesla with the butterfly doors. All right, Nevaeh. Okay, it's Thanksgiving time. If you had to choose 3 things that you're most thankful for, what would they be?
My family. The place I'm in now, me going to college. And I would have to say my basketball team.
Your basketball team. All right, I like that. I appreciate that. Jakeira, what's your last one?
Like for your Christmas list, what would be your top 2 things that you would ask for?
Well, I have everything I need. I literally don't need anything. I'm actually in the process of dropping off a ton of clothes I'm trying to figure out exactly, because I want to be purposeful where I drop them off, but I need to get some clothes out of the house. There's people that need them way more than I do. So I would say this Christmas I'm looking to give more than receive, but if I could have anything, it wouldn't be a material thing. I would ask for peace, and I would ask for a world that stops looking at our differences and starts looking at the things that make us the same. That's what I would ask for. So that would be mine. All right, Jakeira. That was a good question. If you were president of the United States, which teammate is your vice president, and what's the first thing you would want to change?
Nevaeh would be my vice president.
Why are you looking like that?
Because I feel like Janaea is more civil. Janaea would know this stuff, not me. I'll make stupid
I don't know,
rules.
but I just feel like we just.
I love that she chose you and your face was not.
I was
She literally
surprised.
said herself under her breath before, like, while you were asking the question.
I was just surprised.
Okay. So you got your VP. What's the first thing you do? First thing you change. Who would be her vice president? The first thing she would change.
50 cents.
Yeah, unfortunately, in our country, there's a lot. It's not like one or two.
Prices for 50 cents. 50 cents a gallon.
Smart. I never thought I'd see a world where our gas was almost $5 in Syracuse. I will say that.
College tuition. You could cover more of their expenses.
I mean, I guess that is it.
No, you say what you want.
Whatever you want to say.
I would just say, like, I don't know, like trying to prevent all illnesses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like we don't want that. So.
Yeah. I love how Nevaeh's like 50-cent gas. Come on now.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, let's get rid of sickness.
Right.
So yeah, I agree with you both. But I'd like to see sickness go away, and then I'd like to see and kind of off of that, I'd like to see insurance, health insurance, actually care about their people and not about the monthly premiums. Because you want to cure illness, but they make you pay a lot of money to do that. So I would look for that. I don't think there's anybody in this country that shouldn't have access to good medicine, good doctors, and the right treatment. I think a lot of people die because they don't have the proper treatment. So we got to change that.
That's a great answer.
So for Jakeira Stackhouse, Nevaeh Wingate, myself, Dan Tortora, we're live here at Avicolli's right down the road from Liverpool High School. And that's important for you to know, because when you come grab a slice, especially a few days from now, after you grab that slice, you need to turn around and go straight down Wetzel Road, because you got a game to go to. JD, Liverpool, November 29th. We look forward to seeing you there.
See you there.
6:30. So ladies, thank you. We got another